Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration, sending you all tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. The cat down the road said you feel a whole lot better now. Look, deep divers, breaking news. 3IATLAS has officially entered our galaxy. Okay, the third interstellar visitor, 3IATLAS. And a lot of people are debating right now, is it alien? Is it natural? Maybe it's just a comet, or maybe we've got company, deep divers. We've got visitors. We've got visitors. The cat down the road is one of them. Oh my gosh. And a lot of people are like, wow, this is amazing. 3IATLAS has entered our galaxy. You have Avi Loeb, this Harvard scientist, who is saying actually it could be an alien mothership. Deep divers, the information that I'm going to share with you is not only going to blow your mind, it's also going to empower you to become your greatest version, because there are things they are not telling you about 3IATLAS, okay? Smash the like button right now if you support the real. Smash the like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, deep divers, shout out to everyone who's joined the YouTube membership. Click join down below. You're going to love the exclusive content there. Join the brand new Patreon page for all new exclusive content as well, deep divers. Patreon.com/RalphSmart. Click the link down below. Over 250 exclusive videos there. And it's finally here, deep divers. Go and get the brand new book, Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version is now out on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Click the link down below, deep divers. So look, if you're watching this video, I hope something really good happens to you today, deep divers. Yeah. Like 3IATLAS appearing outside of your window. Wouldn't that be cool? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So deep divers, 3IATLAS has officially reached its closest point to us in the galaxy right here. It's really close. It's stopping to say hi. Right? The third interstellar visitor. And a lot of people are like, is it natural? Is it alien? And let me just give you a rundown. Okay, so 3IATLAS is an interstellar object, the third ever discovered. It's moving incredibly fast and it's not from our solar system, right? It's doing really weird stuff, deep divers. A comet doesn't usually do, like deviating from expected orbit, and has strange plume behavior. Harvard professor Avi Loeb says 3IATLAS may be artificial, possibly an alien probe or mothership. It could use the sun for gravity assist to bring it closer to Earth. It might release mini probes potentially toward Earth on December 19th. Oh my gosh. It could create a black swan event that changes Earth forever. NASA and ESA say it poses no threat and is behaving like a mostly normal comet. Though with some oddities, okay? And Avi Loeb wants us to prepare for alternative outcomes and create a committee for alien related encounters. This is like big news, deep divers, right? 3IATLAS, okay? So let me play you the news report. Then I'm going to tell you things I'm not telling you. Okay, this is of Avi Loeb, the scientist from Harvard. Let's go.
Professor Loeb wasn't finished. He went on to talk about a Manhattan-sized interstellar object. He's been on the show talking about it a lot. It's called 3IATLAS. It's currently making its way through our solar system, and we've been tracking its progress very closely, especially because Professor Loeb suspects that it might actually be alien technology scoping us out. And for those who like a side order of conspiracy theory with their servings of UFOs, he claims, Avi Loeb does, that NASA is keeping critical evidence about 3IATLAS away from public view. Professor Avi Loeb joins me now. What's NASA potentially hiding about 3IATLAS?
Well, on October 2nd, the 3IATLAS came closest to Mars, within 30 million kilometers. And the high-res camera on board the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter took several images of it. These are the highest resolution images we have, 3 times better in spatial resolution, about 30 kilometers per pixel, compared to the previous best image, which was the Hubble Space Telescope image. And that was a day after the government shutdown took over NASA, and we haven't gotten the data. And my point is that the politics of the day should not sabotage science. They have the data. They should share it with scientists. They can wait with any press release. But for the scientists to analyze the data, that would serve an important purpose of helping us design the future observations of this object. I should also say that the news yesterday was that this object came closest to the sun. And it received a huge amount of heat from the sun. And the latest report indicates that it became extremely bright, much more than expected for familiar comets.
What does that tell you?
Well, that is not the most unusual fact. It actually is bluer than the sun. And a blue color usually indicates very high temperatures if the light is emitted by some hot surface. But the sun is 5,800 degrees Kelvin above absolute zero, and it's very difficult to keep a surface hotter than that. In fact, an object at the distance of 3IATLAS from the sun could only be 20 times cooler than the sun, so it should be redder. And any dust.
But so what does that mean, Avi? What does that mean if it's hotter than the sun?
We have another anomaly. The object is bluer than the sun, which we don't fully understand. And as of a few hours ago, the first hint for a non-gravitational acceleration, meaning something is affecting its trajectory beyond gravity, was indicated. And so what I'm telling you is that there are new facts about this object that make it even more interesting than it was before. You know, before we knew it moves in the plane of the planets with a very small likelihood. Then we realized that it's very massive, about 1 million times more massive than the first interstellar object, Oumuamua. And then there was nickel with very little iron detected around it, the way we find in industrial production of nickel alloys. And then there was a jet from it towards the sun that was also anomalous. And then there was polarization from it that was never seen before for comets. So there are all these indications.
Bottom line, there's a lot that is making you continue to be very intrigued, a lot about this thing that makes it look like it might be something not quite natural, but we don't know yet. Avi Loeb, come back once we get that NASA image. And also, I'd love to hear more from you about why you think maybe we all originated on Mars, but we'll leave that to another night. Avi Loeb, great to have you on. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
So deep divers, I wanted to play you that news clip. So 3IATLAS. So there you have Harvard scientist Avi Loeb saying that actually it's an anomaly, that there is something else happening. NASA really should release the data, right? So even like in the scientific community, they got beef. They've got ops deep divers. It's crazy, right? So what do I think of this? I always tell you, question everything. Because everything we're being told by the mainstream media is not the truth. We've all been programmed in this matrix. And when you remind yourself that the ancients knew that we are never alone. Now, what do I think of this? I believe that this is just reminding us that we know nothing. We know absolutely nothing about the universe. And once you remind yourself, deep divers, in our universe, there are more stars in our universe than grains of sand on every single beach in the entire planet. This is crazy. Now, you have devout skeptics, Brian Cox, physicist, right? And here's what he had to say. He doesn't believe it at all. And I always tell you, get balanced arguments for why it could be, maybe perhaps a alien mothership, or maybe it's just an interstellar comet. Maybe it's just an interstellar comet and we should get on with it, right? So this is what he had to say. Pay attention. Cox said, just to be clear, given recent drivel online, comet 3IATLAS is a comet made of carbon dioxide and water ices and bits of other stuff. It is entirely natural in origin. Its orbit is as expected, and it will whiz around the sun and then disappear off into the galaxy again, right? So this is Professor Brian Cox, University of Manchester, very intelligent guy. So he doesn't believe it at all. But then you have Avi Loeb, Harvard scientist, who is saying actually it's an anomaly. We should investigate it further. It could potentially be a sign of alien intelligence trying to contact Earth. Now, some people are saying, deep divers, that if aliens come, they are going to destroy the planet. I don't believe that. I believe that it's human beings that are going to try and attack aliens. I feel that aliens are cool, deep divers. They'll probably be doing a little samba, baby. Maybe even, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, okay? Aliens are fun. Like, they should be afraid of human beings. Like, we shouldn't be afraid of aliens. I want to see the aliens. I know that we aren't alone. It's literally impossible, deep divers, because there are billions of stars out there and we are just a speck of dust in the universe. Now, check this out, deep divers. So when you remind yourself that that's 3IATLAS, right? The mothership is here, deep divers. There's been a talk that we're not alone in the universe for so long. You got films like E.T., Interstellar, Prometheus, right? 2001, Space Odyssey, and Final Encounter, Close Encounters, right? So all throughout our culture, globally, we've been waiting for the mothership, deep divers. We've been waiting for Planet X. We've been waiting for the aliens to come on the planet, right? Now, some people believe they're already here. Some people believe that we've already made contact, but maybe NASA is hiding information from the general public, but the government know. And you have people all around the world seeing UFOs, UAPs, right? You had David Grush go to Congress and say, hey, we've seen these UAPs. A lot of pilots have seen strange stuff up in the air, up in the sky, right? So it's not so far-fetched to really assume that there are other intelligent life forms out there. We may not be the most intelligent species in the universe. Are we even intelligent? Who said that? Deep divers, apparently not, right? Now, I want to play you this, but before I do that, just take a look where we are, deep divers. We live here in the Milky Way. So just when you want to think that you are the almighty and you are the bee's knees, you got to humble yourself to remind yourself that we're just a tiny dot in the Milky Way galaxy. This is humbling. Like Carl Sagan said, the pale blue dot. Okay. Now let me play you this video, deep divers. This is really going to blow your mind. Take a look at how small Earth is compared to the universe. Like, it's crazy. Let's go. Whoa, deep divers. That was like crazy, right? So it puts everything in perspective that we don't know what's out there. We do not know what's out there, but this 3i Atlas is reminding us that we have to pay attention to what's happening in our Milky Way galaxy. And Avi Loeb is convinced that it could be alien intelligence. On the other hand, Professor Brian Cox is saying actually it's just a comet, right? But I always tell you there's a lesson to be learned from this 3i Atlas. You got to remind yourself to question everything. The truth is, deep divers, the ancients knew that we are not alone. We've never ever been alone. And you got to ask yourself, why is Jeff Bezos got Blue Origin? They're trying to go to space. Why is Elon Musk got SpaceX? There's a rush to get to Mars because they want to find alien life. And they might find it, deep divers, once you remind yourself that in ancient texts, they talk about human beings having contact with aliens. Even in the Bible, it talks about it. And they talk about the Nephilim. And they saw the daughters of earth. And they had children with them. When you dive deeper, even into the Sumerian tablets, they talk about how the Anunnaki created human beings. This is crazy, deep divers. Like, I don't know what 3i Atlas is. What I do know, though, is that we are definitely not alone in this universe. That's what I definitely do know. And in becoming your greatest version, deep divers, you have to question everything. A fool asks nothing. A wise man questions everything. Slow motion this side. This has really helped me to become my greatest version, deep divers. Critical thinking. A fool asks nothing. A wise man asks all the questions in the world. That's the reason why children are always asking questions. What's that? What's that? So I definitely commend Avi Loeb for even just really bringing more mainstream attention to say, hey, I'm a Harvard scientist. I'm questioning this because it's not doing the things that a normal comet is supposed to do. So you got to question everything, deep divers. Like, I know that more and more is going to come out about alien life out there, that we've never ever been alone. So pay attention, deep divers, because even the cat down the road has got his popcorn. Oh yeah. I want all of you right now to smash the like button if you support The Real Deep Divers, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit the like button right now. Hit the like button right now, deep divers, if you support The Real. Join the YouTube membership. You want full access to the live streams? Click join down below. Also, join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Over 250 videos there. Click the link down below. You want a one-to-one consultation with me, deep diver, so I can help you become your greatest version? Book a session at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions and go and get the Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Feel Alive 2. The new book is out, deep divers, on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the-book. Click the link down below and go and check out the Infinite Waters store. You are going to absolutely love the new designs there, deep divers. The Good Ass Prana shirts, ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. Click the link down below. Question everything. Question everything. And that's what 3i Atlas is telling me, that we know nothing. And the more you start to question, the more you realize how little you actually know. There are things we don't know. There are things we know we don't know. And there are things we don't know we don't know. Let me repeat it one more time. There are things we don't know, deep divers. There are things we know we don't know. And there are things we don't know we don't know. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, smash the like button right now if you support the real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about this 3i Atlas. Is it an alien mothership coming to save humanity, or is it just a comet? Right? Let me know, deep divers. Leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. It's one love all day. Peace.